Alright, what's going on, guys? So, I'm back with another trade recap, and today I made $886. So, let's get into a top down analysis on what I wanted to see coming into the day. So, starting on the daily time frame on NQ, it's really what I'm going to be mapping up and looking at the most. So, on NQ, I saw that we had a daily bullish fair value gap right here. And then we had a daily bullish fair value gap right here as well. If I can fucking get it on there. Fuck. Alright. And we had a daily bullish fair value gap right here as well. So, me seeing this, I didn't really care for the first presented daily fair value gap right here. Well, not the first presented, but this last daily fair value gap right here. And so I'm going to get rid of this. And I didn't care for that because over to the left over here, when we made this fair value gap, while doing that, we also had a break of structure to the upside. So, me seeing that break of structure to the upside perfectly aligned with this daily bullish fair value gap, I knew that today I wanted price to come down and tag into the daily fair value gap before I take any trades. And I expected that to happen today because we had FOMC today, and usually that's a big move in the market. So I'm expecting this to be our draw. So I'm expecting this to get hit today. So I'm not taking any longs until we tag down here into this daily gap. So dropping down to the 4-hour, what am I looking to see? I'm looking for areas in this daily gap that price could reject from. So we have this 4-hour gap here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this daily gap. Could be 4-hour now. So I can look for 4-hour down here. Yeah. Go back in time. I don't know why TradingView does this dumb shit. Wednesday. Okay. So we have a 4-hour gap down here. This is perfectly aligned with this daily bullish for VIP below. So we're on the 4-hour. We have this 4-hour gap here. Mind you, we're not really worried about anything up here because we're expecting price to come down here at least. So I don't really care about any gaps up there at the top. I don't know why it keeps doing this. So we have a 4-hour gap here, and I'm not really seeing anything else to where price would really react at, other than maybe down here at this low. So this is what I have marked out going in the market open. Dropping down to the 1-hour now. Alright. Go to the 1-hour and we go ahead in time. It's 1 o'clock. Okay. So it should be 8. Alright, so on the 1-hour, this is 8 o'clock, so this is around the time I get on the markets. What am I seeing on the 1-hour down here at this time? I see a 1-hour bullish fair value gap down here. That is aligned with the daily and the 4-hour. So I can look for price to come down and trade into this 1-hour gap now. So now I can get rid of this 4-hour. So now you see how I'm getting more specific with where I want price to trade to for me to take a long. So on the from the 1-hour, I drop to the 15-minute, and I want to see if there's any 15-minute gaps down here in this area, right? So let's go down here. We have this little 15-minute gap right here. 15-minute bullish gap right here. And then that looks like that's about it. So that's the only gap we have down here. So with that, I can erase this 1 hour gap once I get it pulled over. Fuck. Shit far as hell. God. Okay, so now I can get rid of this 1 hour. And now I have my specific area where I want price to come down and trade into. So, and mind you, FMOC starts at 2 p.m. today. Started at 2 p.m. today. So, I'm not even looking to enter any trades before. Like, I'm not looking at anything this AM session. Like, I was looking at the charts, but I like locked myself out for the morning session. Like, I was not taking anything. So, I'll just play price, go to the 30-minute, and we'll just play price out. Just watch how price played out this morning. Okay, went too far. Alright, so as you guys can see in the morning session, we just dumped down. So making my bias even more strong for myself, like make myself even more confident. So FOMC starts around what time is this? This is alright, so this is the FOMC candle. So let's drop down to the 5-minute now. So FMOC, God, this is like fucks me up. Comes out at 2 o'clock right here, and that candle is a bullish candle, right? But I want price to go lower. So what that tells me is, what do we have? Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. A PO3 played out right there. So I know that we want price to go lower. I could have caught the trade up here. I could have caught a trade up here down to there's a low down here. I could have done that, but FMOC just came out, so I was trying to be patient and I didn't want to go against my bias or anything because I'm bullish. I don't want to be taking any shorts at all right now. So what I'm doing is just waiting patiently because there's also 2:30 red folder news coming out as well. So I was waiting for 2:30 as well to be over. I wait a couple minutes after that to see what we do. So I'm just letting price play out. This is the 2:30 candle. And we're just kind of consolidating around this area. Bouncing off the 15-minute gap that I specifically drew out because this is where I wanted to see price react from. Right? And today I was very, 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 very cautious. Like there was a couple entries. I think yeah, this is the start of an entry. So I could have caught an entry up here, or not down here, on the 30-second time frame. But again, because it was FMOC today, I was very cautious. So I just wanted to see more confluences play out to tell me that we wanted higher pricing. So with that being said, I just let price play out. Continue to let price play out. Alright. And now we make this low. So me seeing this low, and we still have these highs right here. I'm like, if we can come down and tag into this low, I will easily take a long out of here, right? So what happens? Price comes down, leaves this high untouched, and also gives us another high to target right here, right? So now we take this low, and it's also in a 5-minute bullish fair value gap. So with this 5-minute bullish fair value gap, and we already had our trade entry, like our first signal down here to enter the trade, right? We missed that on that. So now we can just enter up the damn near the same trade idea down here. This is a continuation model, right? So we tag into this 5 minute, we sweep this liquidity, and ES has also left these highs up here untouched. So now I entered right here, right when I saw that we were about to inverse this 1 minute gap. I was on a 30-second. I saw this close, like, I think it was like right here, and the stop was too low. Let me play price forward because I know where it was after we make this gap. So yeah, so we made this 1 minute gap, and I put my stop loss right below that 1 minute gap. Set a 2RR profit right there, and I bought right here. So obviously I can't get my exact entry on TradingView, but buy right there just for the video. Stop right here at the bottom of this fair value gap, and then TP at the high. Confirm, and we can just play this forward. As you guys can see, price took out our TP pretty fast. It was a 3 minute trade, so it was a pretty good trade. Obviously, had to wait a little while for it today, but this just goes to show that when you're patient, trading will reward you, and there's always going to be another setup. Like, I missed this entry, which was obviously the big move, right? I missed that entry, but I was okay with that because I know that the market's always going to give another entry. Even if it wasn't today, I was still okay with that because I know after we've been waiting for FOMC the last 2 weeks, price action has been so bad, we finally had this big news come out. I know tomorrow and the next day we're going to have good price action. Well, I'm hoping, I'm expecting that. So I know I'm going to have another opportunity either way. And I just waited patiently, waited for something that I liked, and clearly you guys can see that it banged. And we can play price forward. And we went to take out both these highs as well. So I could have held, honestly, and just went break even. No, I think I would have got stopped out, actually. But, you know, we went to these highs. That was a draw. It was a pretty good trade. And, yeah. I hope this trade recap helped y'all. Any questions y'all got, you guys can let me know. If you guys want to check me or whatever, I have my actual P&L for the day in the Discord. You guys can join the Discord. Link is in the description. And yeah, I hope this video helped y'all. Any questions y'all got, ask them in the comments or in the Discord, in the question section. Y'all, either way, it doesn't matter. I'll answer all of them. I hope this video helped y'all.